Every great journey begins with a single step. Every great leader is shaped through knowledge, discipline, and patriotism. Here within the walls of the National Defense College Tanzania, a new generation of leaders was born. This is Course 14, a one-year journey of learning, experience, unity, and preparation to serve the nation with excellence and integrity. On the day of inauguration, faces were filled with hope, determination, and purpose. It was not merely the beginning of a course, it was the beginning of a national responsibility.
And the National Defense College Tanzania, established in 2012, is mandated, among others, to train and equip senior level civil servants, officers from defense and security organs, and senior officers from some of our allied countries in the area of policy and national security. And in this, the course members undertake 11 months of intensive training, both at the college and outside the college. Lectures, strategic integrated analysis group discussions, field visits locally on the African continent and also internationally, beyond Africa.
One of the defining strengths of Course 14 was its remarkable diversity. The course brought together 72 participants from 17 different nations, creating a unique environment for learning, cooperation, and the exchange of strategic perspectives. Represented countries included People's Republic of Bangladesh, Republic of Botswana, Republic of Burundi, Arab Republic of Egypt, Federal Democratic of Ethiopia, Republic of India, Republic of Kenya, Republic of Malawi, Republic of Namibia, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Republic of Rwanda, Republic of South Africa, Republic of Sierra Leone, Republic of Tanzania, Republic of Uganda, Republic of Zambia, and Republic of Zimbabwe. United by a common purpose, participants from different cultures, backgrounds, and professional experiences came together to learn from one another and strengthen regional and international cooperation.
So one among the importance of having allied course member in this course that I can say that it enables Tanzanian course member to gain vast experience and sharing of knowledge with allied course member because we are now able to grasp or to hear from the other perspective, other countries' perspective from our allied foreign students. And there are so many cases that I can share, but at least for today, maybe I can share only one practical example that we, Tanzania course member, we have been benefited from having these allied course members with us.
This diversity enriched discussions, broadened perspectives, and fostered lasting relationships that will continue to contribute to peace, security, and development beyond national borders.
And it resonates with the actual geopolitical environment that we are in now. For the might, the military. Understanding the traditional setting, your defense capabilities, and even offensive capabilities, and that of the counterpart. Your deterrence and the force projection capabilities should match up. Remember, your military is your last line of defense. Once it collapses, the whole country is gone. do not belittle that importance. For the India informational, we cannot then work on information and intelligence at the same time, because these now have broadened. So I'm arguing at informational, scholars are thinking cyber security and the threats they are on, psychological operations, but also the essence of public diplomacy. And the diplomacy here, it does not entail external to your borders. Public, gaining the buy-in of your own people, that is part of diplomacy.
Inside the lecture halls, minds were sharpened. Every day, the auditorium echoed with strategic discussions, critical thinking, and new perspectives. From national security to international relations, economics, diplomacy, and strategic development. Here, theory was transformed into leadership vision. Pens and notebooks became their new instruments of service. And every lecture became another step toward building leaders capable of guiding the nation through complex times.
Strategy is fundamentally about choices. It reflects a preference for future state or condition and determines how to best get there. And therefore, strategy is about the future. Strategy is about those big stuff, okay? It is about the future.
And this journey was not walked alone. The college welcomed distinguished leaders, experts, and renowned guests from within and beyond the nation. Ministers, ambassadors, retired generals, and leaders from various sectors. Each brought valuable experience. Each presentation became a lesson for life. Through their insights, participants gained a deeper understanding of leadership, wisdom in decision-making, and international cooperation. They were prepared not only for today, but for the future of the nation.
When I came to National Defense College Tanzania, I was having a lot of questions about security, national security strategy, development. I now about leave the college with clarity, network, and deeper sense of duty. I would wish to share that at the National Defense College Tanzania, we were not just taught about theory. We were challenged to think strategically, to debate matters nationally, regionally, and globally. This led us through lectures from the various resource persons, field studies of which we did locally, regionally, and internationally. I learned national security not only on defense areas, but it is also about the governance. It's all about diplomacy, economy, and the well-being of our people. And that is from what I really had it previously before. The highlight of my study, and basically I did my study on the proliferation of illegal immigrants and national security. It taught me that how policy meets the reality. Around the table, you can just have a lot of policies, but how are you employing them? It is when you visit on the field, and that will be done only through research, of which they have been done here at the college. NDC Tanzania gave me family gave me family from my fellow senior officers of Tanzania and allied countries of which we are here, noting that this course had around 17 countries, Tanzania inclusive. So you can see how bigger is that family. Together, we shared experience, professionalism, and patriotism. I now a potential graduate, the case comes that way, I carry with me the National Defense College Tanzania values and integrity, professionalism, and patriotism. We normally being taught how should this affect national security and how can we complement to safeguard our country. That is all about National Defense College Tanzania.
But the classroom extended far beyond the lecture halls. Through study tours both within and outside the country, participants of Course 14 gained the opportunity to see, experience, and learn from real environments.
In the Czech Republic, while visiting the city of Brno, I have been able to learn how the city can be designed in a way that it brings together aspects such as innovation, research and development, but also issues like libraries, museums, and archives that attracts a lot of tourism. Coming back home, I have an idea that our country has a potential of Dodoma being an administrative city. It can also be transformed to be a center of excellence in terms of innovation, in terms of attracting tourism by building museums, archives, but also Dodoma can also, the development that will be achieved in Dodoma can also be transformed into other cities of the country. And this will enhance our development and will achieve what we are intending in the country to be one of those development.
From national institutions here at home to international organizations abroad, they witnessed global challenges, systems, and different approaches to leadership and security. Every visit expanded their perspective.
I feel proud to be among few course members selected to undertake the National Security and the Strategic Studies program. Following a series of lectures delivered by distinguished resource persons, we had the privilege of undertaking both domestic and international study tours to various countries within and beyond Africa. The primary objective of these study tours was to gain first-hand insight into how national policies are implemented in a different context, enabling us to draw lessons and develop informed recommendations for our respective government. After 47 weeks of intensive study and engagement, I can confidently say that we have acquired the intended knowledge, skills, and strategic perspectives. At this juncture, I sincerely thank the management of National Defense College Tanzania under the able leadership of Commandant Ambassador Major General Wilbert Ibuge for designing and delivering such a well-structured and enriching program. Their dedication and commitment have greatly contributed to our professional growth and development.
Overall, the knowledge and experience achieved will assist us to generate a strategic recommendation that can contribute to strengthen Tanzania productive capacity, national resilience, and sustainable development.
Every journey strengthened their unity. Far from home, they remained one team, brothers in learning, brothers in duty, brothers in service to the nation.
First things first, I want to thank the Almighty God for giving me this opportunity to come and learn here in Tanzania. On behalf of my fellow course members, I would like to appreciate the National Defense College Tanzania for giving us an opportunity to visit all the regions in Tanzania. Our domestic visits commenced by first and foremost going to the National Museum of Tanzania, where we learned about the background and the culture of United Republic of Tanzania. Then we proceeded to Arusha, and there we saw a lot of tourism activities. We learned a lot how the people, indeed the local community of Tanzania in that area, are benefiting from the tourism sector, which is doing very, very fine. We also proceeded from there to, I was privileged to visit Iringa and Njombe regions, and we went as far as Makambako. We saw that indeed there is food security there. A lot of agricultural activities happening there with the good weather and the good soils. The people of Iringa are very committed in agriculture. They have diversified in their crops. Also not forgetting about the dairy products that are in Makambako. We have the dairy products of various processes. The local communities are being empowered through the cooperatives, and they're doing very, very well, which is a lesson to us being the neighbors of the United Republic of Tanzania. Makambako also, we saw how National Food Reserve Agency is taking care of mopping all the crop from the local farmers and storing it for food security in an event that you have maybe food shortages. And not only that, but also this is where even other neighbors to Tanzania, Zambia especially, DRC, they have the food in terms of maize. That's what they buy from to sustain their livelihood. We went to Njombe. Also, we were privileged to see how the forestry industry is sustaining the lives of the people of the region of Njombe. So many timber activities are going on. We saw the value addition that is being added to the trees, or indeed the forests. And at the same time, there is also reforestation of the forest to ensure that the environment is taken care of. The demand of timber is high, but then there are also measures which have been put in place by the forestry department in the United Republic of Tanzania to ensure that this area still remains sustainable in terms of reforestation. So many social corporate responsibilities are also being undertaken by the companies that are operating in the region of Njombe. We saw also the diversification into the parachichi, or indeed the avocado plants, which so many farms that produce avocado, which is an emerging crop on the market, which can also balance between the mineral wealth and the agriculture sector. There's also a value addition to the avocado, which is exported to outside the markets, like in Europe. It's a very good quality product of avocado that is being produced there, which other neighboring countries we can learn how to produce the avocado. There are so many activities which are taken there in Yongingombe. We saw the cultural heritage, how the culture is being preserved as well. It was a privilege to see the elderly people there in Wangingombe, how they preserve the shrine and the cultural aspect. So this in itself brings a great lessons to us, being the neighbors of Tanzania, to see how these people are united, more especially with what was put in place by the founding father of the nation, adopting the language of Kiswahili, which is a uniting factor, which I've seen even in other countries now in the region are adopting, Zambia being one of them, being taught in the schools, so which is very good for us as we look forward to the reintegration of the African continent.
As part of fulfilling the college curriculum requirements, participants undertook the exercise, a strategic simulation designed to assess their ability to analyze, evaluate, and respond to complex national challenges affecting the future security and stability of the nation. The exercise required participants to apply the knowledge and skills acquired throughout the course, transforming theory into practical solutions.
The conduct of the course is such that they will culminate with what we call a strategic exercise. This strategic exercise is meant to actually raw act whatever we give them as scenarios that will enable them to actually project decision making or advisory elements that could serve them as strategic leaders or as strategic advisors when they go back to their places of work of countries of origin.
Working in teams, they examined emerging threats, explored policy options, and developed strategic recommendations aimed at safeguarding national interests. Through critical thinking, collaboration, and leadership, the exercise provided an opportunity to test their readiness to address the dynamic security challenges of the modern world.
The nature of this course is transforming a person holistically from the thinking capacity, but also the conducts of the leader in terms of dress code and the interaction with other colleagues and other leaders. So to me, this course is very unique, and I've even been able to interact with allied course members, 22 countries, 22 course members from other countries, from 16 countries. We have been able to engage with them. To me, it is a unique experience. Being a civilian, I've been able also to engage with colonels and generals across the board. To me, this is a very unique and very practical point which I'm privileged to share with the public.
Beyond academic excellence and strategic training, the college also celebrates the richness of cultural diversity. As part of its annual tradition, every February the college hosts Cultural Day, a vibrant celebration that brings together participants, their families, and the wider college community. For Course 14, with participants representing 17 nations, the occasion became a true celebration of unity in diversity. Traditional attire, authentic cuisines, music, dance, and cultural performances transformed the campus into a showcase of the unique heritage and identity of each nation. It was a day of joy, friendship, and mutual appreciation, where cultures were shared, bonds were strengthened, and families became part of the Course 14 experience. Beyond the uniforms and professional responsibilities, Cultural days served as a powerful reminder that diversity is not only a source of strength, it is a foundation for understanding, cooperation, and lasting partnerships among nations.
But beyond academics, there was life together. Morning workouts at the gym, evening discussions at the mess hall, and reflections within their residence blocks. Within these moments, partnerships were built, friendships took root, and unforgettable memories were created. Academic discussions, shared laughter, and challenges overcome together all became part of their story. The college was not only a place of learning, it became a home.
As the journey of Course 14 drew to a close, participants came together for a special farewell gathering, held just days before the valedictory function. The occasion provided an opportunity to celebrate the friendships, experiences, and achievements they had shared throughout the year. It was also a moment of gratitude, as participants expressed their sincere appreciation to the commandant, the college leadership, the directing staff, and everyone whose guidance and unwavering support had made the journey both meaningful and memorable.
Guests of honor, sir, we are sincerely appreciative that our journey has been largely free from major obstacles, a clear reflection of the college's unwavering commitment to excellence and continuous improvement. The enriching lectures, insightful engagements, and the practical field training have significantly deepened our understanding and throughout prepared us for the future responsibilities. In this regard, on behalf of my fellow course members, I wish to assure you, guests of honor, sir, and esteemed faculty members, that we are now exceptionally well prepared to serve our respective nations with a much greater depth of knowledge in national security and strategy than when we first arrived at National Defense College Tanzania.
Addressing the gathering, the commandant shared words of encouragement, reminding the participants that the true value of their training would be reflected in their leadership.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we not only celebrate what you have achieved for the past 46 weeks. Importantly, we recognize, as the National Defense College Tanzania, the hard work and the dedication of you as course members who have undertaken the long journey, and now you know, even as you came in, it was very long. But culminating, as it seems it will be, you must relish that length. But most importantly, to us, as your mentors, But as leaders, servants, we can only appreciate and glow in the throes of how we have seen you transform. Not change, transform. And that you do not owe it to us. Maybe by a very little margin, but importantly, to yourselves. Congratulations.
And now, after 1 year of learning, training, and experience, this journey reaches its conclusion. The seed planted on the very first day has now matured. Course 14 officially completes its mission. But this is not the end. It is the beginning of a new calling, a calling to protect, to lead, and to continue building a peaceful, united, and progressive Tanzania, with honor, with discipline, with patriotism. Congratulations. Course 14, your journey has only just begun.